time looking through these maybe once there's more time.
Awesome. I want to perceive this door if that's possible. See if there's anything moving around.
7A chirps up behind your back. I believe you've already opened the door.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I got distracted there. All right. What's inside?
You step inside, and you have 7A on your back.
Mm-hmm.
Truk steps inside.
You bet.
Beetle's a little feeling a few circuits kind of spark, and he's looking at himself, and he's gonna kind of follow behind for the first time in a long time.
Oh, yeah, not leading the way. You enter this room that is a long room, 45 feet wide, 80 feet long. The chamber forks around the corner, and leaning against the smooth walls are cases containing some old artifacts and weapons that were of interest to the Jedi. It's surprising that most of them seem untouched, but unvaluable or unusable. The most glaring feature of the room are the far wall and floor, which have crumbled away to reveal a cavernous opening.
Oh,
Minik, did you follow Beetle into the room?
I was getting ready to.
Okay.
I was listening to the lovely description.
Okay, just checking, because you have been my player that wanders, so I had to stop the description to see if you were wandering.
I'm right at the doorway.
So the crumbled and area of the room obviously wasn't part of the room's original design and seems to be a consequence of the orbital embarment. Beetle, you said that you followed inside. Minik, as you dawdle outside, checking out those cultist bodies, and you're about to walk inside, you look in to follow your party, and they are all lying on the floor in the darkness.
Guys, get up, guys. Like, why are you on the ground?
The rest of you entered the room. Your vision fogs momentarily. You shake your head vigorously and feel slightly dizzy. You blink your eyes in rapid succession, then scour your surroundings suspiciously, looking for anything amiss. But everything seems normal. Your friends are all here. You feel fine now. But there's something familiar about this place.
can I? Do I have any like force powers that can kind of like? I think all my abilities are combat related. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh Jedi. Can I like kind of like make sure I'm mentally sound with like the force, maybe like with a wisdom check or something like that?
Yeah. Let's see. Yes,
I'll
give
have
me.
like
And
Um, how about each of you make a wisdom saving throw?
also, did this also affect Beetle because is this like a force kind of related ability since only like really like any mental things that are related to the force I would assume wouldn't really work. It's more like hacking and stuff that would work on him.
All right, I'll give you advantage on your saving throw. How about that?
Fair enough.
Okay. Revos.
Control, right?
Advantage is alt.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
if I have an inspiration, which I don't, never mind. Um, yep.
Minik, you didn't need to do a wisdom saving throw, but you got a 20. Good job. Okay. Beetle is the only one that entered the room that is able to see it for what it is. This is definitely a dark illusion of some sorts. It's a mental trap, and you're able to shake awake from it. The other two, however, you are you stay in this sort of dream state, and you both have a level of exhaustion.
Interesting.
I just put a level 1 of exhaustion on myself. Hopefully, yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Sweet.
exhausted as well? Did I fail the check?
Yep, I got you.
Alright.
So, Beetle, you are awake in the darkness and see Minnick on the outside of the door. You see your two friends. 7A is saying, "Oh my! Oh, this isn't how this room is. No, this is terrible. Wake up, Master Jedi, as you call yourself." You're right, Zach. You
And
got
what?
some.
No, Rivos is snoring.
Oh,
I didn't.
I wasn't sure if that was extra audio.
So what does is Beetle seeing right now? Now that like it, or if he's seeing this as
You see
not
that?
as an illusion.
Yeah, you see the long room with the crumbled floor in the back, but you don't see all your friends, and they're doing well. You see Rivos sleeping. You see Truk sleeping. Otherwise, the room seems pretty normal.
Is it empty? Is there anything like really in there that's like worth looking at, or no?
Yeah, roll perception check.
Okay.
Let me see. Everything seems pretty normal. You got that river that runs through the rubble, and it does feel, I will say, with the 17, you can get a sense that there is like a unnatural cool breeze coming from the far side of the room.
Almost like it's a gap to the outside in there somehow.
Something like that.
I look down at the two my two sleeping friends, and I'll start with Rivos, just since he seems to be easier to drag, and I'm gonna try and drag him out of the room.
Okay. While you're doing that, Rivos, you're in this space where everything seems fine. You're still walking along in this room. Do you continue on your path?
I think Rivos would spiritually kind of search the room no matter what. I don't think I would go, like, even in an idyllic state, I don't think I would go to, like, where there was a cave in or anything like that.
Yeah.
I was honestly going to look into this room and then walk right out. So, like, I think Rivos would try to walk right out.
Yeah.
That's what he just thought he was doing.
As you leave this room, you walk out and you actually find yourself in that the room. Was it sublevel 1? Your memory's a little blurry, but you've definitely been in this room before, but it wasn't the hallway that you were just in, or maybe that's how you got here. There's something familiar, and the stench of death. There's a bad feeling that you have about this. Give me another wisdom saving throw, Rivos.
All right. Yay.
Not gonna cut it. So Rivos, I'm giving you your second level of exhaustion.
Does this have to deal with, like, the gas? Because I've been wearing a rebreather the whole time, just out of curiosity.
It does not
Or the more
have
forcey.
to do with the gas. Truk, what about you? Everything seems fine. You've walked into this room. Do you continue exploring?
Do I see them
Truk's feeling
exploring, or
very
do I see
uneasy
them all?
and kind of wants to leave.
Okay. You too. If you do you leave the room?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly skedaddle out of the room, try to catch my breath.
Sure. And in your state of mind, the room that you skedaddle to, again, it's like one of those meditation rooms from Sublevel 1. You're not really sure. Oops. I'm glitching out a little bit. There we go. You're not really sure. You're a little disoriented. You definitely get the sense that something's not right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
You will also get your second level of exhaustion. Minik, to answer your question, you see Beetle awake and moving and beginning to drag Rivos out of the room. And you see Truk sleeping, and you see 7A attached to Rivos saying, "Not good, definitely not good." I will say that Beetle is able to drag Rivos and 7A out. He remains asleep.
Bill kind of looks a little curiously just because he assumed that the room was what put Rivos to sleep. And he is a bit hesitant to go back in because he knows that when he walked in the first time is when that kind of all this happened, but he's gonna walk back in and try to pull Truk out as well.
All right.
Does he feel does he have to
No, you're good
kind of
now.
go through that? No? Okay.
Yeah, you recognize it, and you are able to ward off the feeling of drowsiness and the strange state that it gives you. Let me see. I'm trying to find something that might. Okay. All right. So you go to drag Truk out, and now you're in the hallway with two unconscious folks among the dead bodies of the cultists, the headless dead bodies of the cultists. Do you, or Minik, what do you guys say to your unconscious friends? They walked into this room, dropped unconscious.
The I think I would ask the droid if he can tell what's going on. Don't know if he has any medical input or what type of droid he was, but figured I'd try that. So, forget his name, but do you know what's going on down here? This, have you seen this before?
I'm asleep.
7A? You're asking 7A?
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
I have not seen beings like you drop unconscious like this. No, that's not a feature of the Almus Academy. Something is amiss.
Do we have any defibrillators on anyone's like body down here, or does anyone have like maybe any medical stuff we could use to like jolt them awake somehow? This is kind of like a question for everyone, just everyone's general inventory check.
I got the Stoke Me spray stick, which is an electro staff. But I also do have I think I deleted it, but yeah, I mean, I have that. I mean, it deals electric damage. I mean, it can electrocute us. I don't know. That's what I got.
It could shock you guys awake. I guess if everyone is all right with taking a little bit of damage, I'm gonna pull out the electro staff and kind of just use it. I'm not gonna obviously hit them, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe shock one of them awake.
Okay. I mean, you won't have to try to hit because they're prone and unconscious, so I will give you the hit. What's the damage on the electro staff? I don't see it in your inventory, Beetle. Is it one of theirs?
It's one of the,
1d6.
yeah, it's one of theirs. I do not have.
Okay.
I don't have it.
1d6. And you're gonna do it to both of them?
Well, I'll try one first before I. If nothing happens, I'm not gonna do it to both of them. But
Truk or Revos?
I think Revos.
All right, roll that d6.
I
4
don't know if
damage.
there's any modifiers, but I'm not like actively hitting them. I'm just kind of
Sure.
like activating the electric. So
You give him a little jolt, and Revos, you are shocked awake, having been disorientingly running around the Almas Academy with, at first, it seemed like everyone except for Minnick, and then Beetle disappeared, and you were frantically looking for folks, wondering where they went, each room seeming familiar, and then suddenly you're on the floor in the hallway with Beetle looking up at you with a Stokely stick.
are
All right,
are
guys.
you okay?
Let me tell you something. There's something in that room, and I gotta find out. But hear me out. You can shoot me if I don't react.
Wait, are you saying
Yeah.
that to blast you with to shoot you with a blaster?
Yes, to ensure that I do not fall asleep. Yes,
I mean,
I hand you a power cell.
uh, okay. Beetle is just gonna stand in the doorway, I guess, and he loads it into his wrist. He loads it into his wrist blaster, and I guess just kind of looks at him as confused as a droid that can't make facial features can look. Just kind of looks at him, and he understands his objective.
Meanwhile, Truk is still snoring at your feet.
Oh yeah, and since he did wake up, I am also gonna wake him up as well.
Roll that d6. 2 damage for Truk as you are also disorientingly running around the Almas Academy with your friends, slowly and surely losing Minnick, losing Beetle, losing Revos alone at the very end there until you are awakened by a Stokely stick.
Beetle has the stick in his hand and kind of just like backs away, puts his hands up, and just says, "I apologize for the rude awakening, but it didn't seem like any other means were getting anybody awake."
Truk was more confused than anything else, so he's just like frantically spinning around the room, trying to figure out where he is.
That was awesome. I'm
He's
not
almost,
going in there.
like he has his hand on his axe, just like really, really disoriented, making not exactly fun noises.
I should have done this before entering the room, but if anyone is within 5 feet of me, you'll be entranced with battlefield or battle meditation. I guess just an aura around me when I move. I guess should be an aura. Okay, so I get a 1d. It's not really doing it correctly, but yeah, I have a basically bless essentially, and whoever wants to be near me has bless for like saving throws or attack rolls. If you're in my range, I'm gonna go back in.
Yeah.
Beetle's gonna stand in the doorway and watch as he goes back
Come on.
in to see what
I'm
happens.
doing a damn thing. I'm staying right here.
All right, you all stay at the door as Revos walks back into the room. Revos, you get that familiar, fuzzy, dream-like energy, but you keep your wits this time, and no sooner have you gathered your wits from your feverish collective dream than a huge monster, spawned from nightmare, slithers in through the darkness, Double the size of even the biggest bull rancor, the reptilian colossus drags its golden body into the chamber, scales shifting along its hide like impenetrable blades of anvil stone as it lets rip an ear-splitting roar. Double rows of goring fangs leave little to the imagination.
Did we hear this in the hallway?
Yes, you all would hear this for sure. You also see these crazy, like, very abstract kind of dream figures coming into the realm as well.
I was definitely hoping Rivos was just hallucinating again.
Oh no, my friend.
This is not a hallucination. Roll initiative.
All right.
Beetle's gonna rip his Gatling laser out. Get ready.
I'm gonna probably skip QB. If he joins, he joins. If he doesn't, then he was wandering the halls. All right. So these things are able to first. Oh, okay, okay. So these things are gonna appear right by you, Rivos, and affect you with its Attack of the Mind feature,
Oh shit. Okay.
which is an intelligence saving throw. Oh, I don't think it prompted a save, did it?
I did. Yeah, I rolled it immediately. It should take a second. I also do have 1d4 added to that. So
Okay. Do you want to roll that d4? Because that would make
Yeah.
a difference if you get a 4.
let go.
Whoa! Okay, so you succeed. On a failed save, you take. On a success, you take half. So I believe it applied. Yep, 6 to you. So I'm going to give you 3 back, as you are able to resist some of the mind things. You still do have your exhaustion from the dream state. And essentially, just to give you a little bit of insight here, there is some sort of dark energy that put you into that dream state, and some things from the dream state have made their way back and followed you into the material realm. We go to Rivos, who is 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh jeez. So question is, like, if I were to use explosives or like mines, like how would that be kind of done when I have extra attack? Is it like an action to use like an explosive?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I have a corrosive mine, a deadly mine. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I want to throw that out. I didn't want to attack that, but if I could just prime it and throw it out like 15 feet.
Okay, let's slow. So we have a mine that can set to be detonated. You're gonna, as an action, you could prime it and then chuck it 15 feet.
I mean, yeah.
And then, okay. And then what's the... So you can chuck it, each creature within 15 feet of it. So I'm assuming you could throw it probably quite a bit.
Yeah, just kind of like throw it so it just hits the majority of like things within this range.
Yep, that makes sense to me. Okay, DC 20 con save or 8d8 acid damage. Woo-wee. Alright, let's see. I'm going to give these 3... I forgot how to roll con saves for everyone at once. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can just select them all at once and then do it from the toolbar.
We'll see.
It should say multiple.
Yes, but will it tell me whose is whose? Oh, yeah. We got a fail. Wait, I'm missing one. Oh, no, I got... So all of the smaller creatures, these they're called living nightmares. They all failed, taking a full 44 damage. Gosh. Should I? Nope, they're all dead.
Yeah, 88 damage was the best part. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
What was this, a mine?
I found a deadly mine a while ago. Honestly, I would say Revos is the group's hoarder. Any type of random stuff y'all don't take from a chest, I always take. Like I have like a bunch of drugs that Revos is trying to sell, he'll never use. So
Well, I'm just
Just as
checking
an
their
example.
resistances because it's acid damage and they are resistant to damage from unenhanced weapons, energy, and kinetic. So I think this is still good for the full damage. Okay.
heck yeah.
However, the Kaikea Dream Beast has gotten a 20 on that save, so that thing still roars up at you unaffected. Oh, actually, is it half damage?
Yes.
Um,
Unless they have immunity.
okay, on a failed save or half, if this damage reduces a creature to 0 hit points, it must make a con save. Oh, death saving throws. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're not going to make death save throws. Okay, so he'll take 22.
And then I think as a another action, I'm gonna throw a frag grenade at the dragon. No. I'm just gonna light use my light katana or cross saber. Excuse me.
Looks like that'll hit the living nightmare. Ooh, that was a nice effect.
It should be entirely, I guess, enhanced. I don't know how you want to roll lightsabers and stuff. I thought it would be enhanced, but
What do you mean in terms of not?
like damage reduction and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
it did take half, so we'll call it enhanced. So I'll give you the full damage. Oops.
I'll do it on my side too to make sure it's enhanced, just for the sake of MIDI being MIDI.
Yep.
And then I would say after that, I would just go into the. I guess I attacked. What can I do? What else? Yeah, that's all I got. Actually, I'm gonna do the Sentinel form, just in
Okay.
case.
Meanwhile, on your back. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Dragon! Oh my!
Is it if it's okay, like just as like a kind of like a maybe strength check or something? I could just like fling him back out of the room. If that's possible.
I thought you strapped him to your back.
Yeah, I know, but like do cool Revo strength things. Just be like, hula! Check out my back muscles, and just fly out the room. I'm just kidding. It doesn't have to be that. It's okay.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it's gonna take a full action to unsling him. He's baby carrying.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Truk, you hear the ferocious roar of a beast in this room.
I do, but I'm also one level of exhausted? Or two levels of exhausted?
So,
two levels of exhausted. Explain that to me. What's the mechanics?
yep. So for levels of exhaustion, at first level, your disability on ability checks, and second level, your speed is halved. So you do not suffer third level, which is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
So I can't go fast. So my movement's 40 feet. I'm down to 20. God damn.
Oh yeah, that should be reflected. Nope, it didn't affect you. Huh.
Let's say I can move 20 yards.
Wait, yeah, you weren't at 80. Looks like my effect's not working. Boo.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the room. Oh! Well, that's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
That's a literal boy right there. That's convenient because I don't have to get any closer to it. I'm going to pop my Ras Rage charge.
Your what?
Pop my last Rage charge.
Rage, I see.
I'm looking for the toggle for that. That's effective.
Did you? It looks like you're in rage.
Oh, maybe I never took it off in the last combat. That works out, actually. I'm out of rage charges, by the way, so I need a long rest where I can do this again. But we're going to go ahead and take our swings at the skeleton-looking thing in front of me.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
I really like that art.
it's really cool art. Skadoosh.
Skadoosh, as you attack with your Vibro Battle Axe, you are able to hit it, and the damage doesn't seem to affect it as nearly as much as if it was a fleshy. With another strike, it is wounded.
As a bonus action, I growl at it, and I end my turn.
All right. You just get that weird sensation that it is not from this realm. Beetle.
All right. So I saw his attack.
Oh yeah, remember you all have that bless from Revos.
And that's for saving throws, right?
Saving throws? What else, Revos?
And basically, saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks.
Yep, it's a D4 bonus to anything you want if you're within 5 feet of them.
You know what?
Which I think that template has moved.
Beetle has collected this on the last mission, and he hasn't really gotten a chance to use it. And he sees that regular weapons aren't really working. So he's going to pull out the ion rifle he has.
You gonna shoot Living Nightmare from the door?
Yeah, or he's going to walk into the door and fire at... Oh, does that give him an attack of opportunity since I'm, like, in his range, or no?
Only if you leave his range.
Okay, then I'm not going to do that. Can I shoot him through the door? Like, is
Yeah.
that a... Okay, since I can see him.
I actually say, please move out of range so he can attack you. Rivas is in his like sentinel form. He's just like ready.
Beetle can't risk the possibility of taking damage right now. He's going to fire the ion.
Oh, that is a nat
Gun.
1. Unfortunately for the ion rifle, we are doing a crit fumble on a ranged weapon, which is shooting. You hit an unintended random target. Randomize all combatants within 60 feet. Roll a second attack roll if you beat their armor class. So I'm going to say the only combatants, you can probably hit Truk, Revos, and actually, because you can go through both. So I'm gonna give you a D4. 1 is north, so you don't want a 3 or 4. Actually, that's pretty harsh. I'm going to say a D8. Roll me a D8, and if you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 7. 7. You are going to... so now, between Truk and Revos, we got 16 and 18 for armor classes. So Truk is easier to hit. I'm going to say you're going to target Truk, but it's still 50-50 chance. So I'm going to give you another... odds or evens? I'm going to roll the dice here.
Evens.
Okay, let's see what this D20 gives us. Odds, you are going to attack Truk. Go ahead and attack him with that iron rifle once again.
All right.
No.
If you hit... Oh, that is a hit. So you fire off your ion rifle towards the living nightmare, and unfortunately you do hit Truk, who is in the doorway, which makes sense.
Dang. Okay. Well, that was not intentional. I'm sure that he is very upset, but no time to dwell on that. I am going to take another shot with the ion rifle.
He seems pretty upset. This time you do make purchase in the living nightmare, dealing 10 ion damage.
+2 because of brute force.
Oh, why? That's not applied to your ion rifle?
I guess not. I guess Truk should also
You're right.
probably
You're
apply
right.
2 more
I was just
damage.
thinking that. Let me go into your iron rifle real quick and just make sure. Brute force. What is that macro called? Is it just brute force?
Do you want me to attack
Yeah.
with a weapon that has it so you can see, or no?
Nah, I'm just going to add it into the MIDI on use macros. Are you going to use it again right now?
What, the ion rifle, or?
Yeah.
No, he's fired twice, and I'm not going to,
Okay, it should be fixed for that weapon anyway.
I'm going to. The last thing I'm going to do with my bonus action, though, is I'm going to use rapid reconstruction real quick on myself.
Let's see if it's any better than the previous session.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. All right.
7. Okay.
Feeling-
And that.
All right. We move to the Kakaya Dream Beast, which they are gonna use its frightful roar. Let's see if this is actually built into Foundry. Frightful roar. It's gonna affect. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't even place a template. Oh, it does apply to walls, so Minic and QB are
Hello.
free from this. Hey.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Make sure to add 1d4 if you're within 5 feet of me.
That's right. It's a DC 15 Wisdom save, or becoming frightened. I don't know that it did not do the save properly, so
What's this massive target on the
That-
map?
it's the frightful roar. It can be heard within 90 feet.
He said +4 to the save?
D4 to your.
You said and is it wisdom save?
It is. So you need a
Ooh,
15 or higher to not be frightened from the Dream Beast.
Also, Taruk, just so you know, I'll make sure that it actually activates to you, but you actually get an Aura of Presence from me too, which means that you actually get a bonus to ability saves.
Well,
nice.
I add the D4 to that, so it's at least a 5 or no?
It doesn't matter at that point. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't matter. So
Crit fail, still crit fail, right?
Yep.
I mean,
that's 2 in the past like 10 minutes.
you're frightened. You're not frightened often, but you are frightened. So, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. And that is just the first thing that he's going to do. Steve, we did miss one QB turn to catch you up real quick to know what's going
Actually-
on.
I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll that. I got one more use of Indomitable.
Is that your, like,
It's my on a
you don't want to be
failed saving on a failed saving throw, I can use a new roll, no matter what I rolled prior, and I have to take whatever the outcome of that is.
All right, let's see that wisdom save. You need a 15.
All right, I'm just gonna use that so I have it done, and then
You really don't want to be restricted from moving into that room.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be able to not be able to move. Yeah.
That's not enough. You don't have a modifier to your wisdom, huh?
Nope.
All right, you are still frightened. So QB, we did miss you a couple turns ago, so you're welcome to take a turn. But just to let you know, everyone piled into this room. They were overtaken by a dream state, wandered around. Truk and Rivos gained 2 levels of exhaustion in their dream state, while Minix stayed out of the room, and Beetle stayed. He woke up pretty quickly because he isn't succumbed to the dream state trick, much like organic beings. And then Rivos, upon waking, said, "I got to figure out what the heck was going on in there." And now you were chased back to the material realm from the dream state by this living nightmares and a dream beast, this giant dragon thing. So welcome to the party.
Thanks, Rebos.
I'm going to
Wow.
finish up this
No problem.
dragon thing's turn, and then we'll pop back to QB and then jump over to Minic. So, it did its frightful roar, and then it makes many attacks. Let's see. Okay. Let's
Oops,
see.
sorry.
It is going to move over those dead bodies here to get within 10 feet of Rivos, and it's going to bite. As it launches down with those rows of teeth, that is a 20.
I'm gonna do a saber reflect. Sorry, I tried to do it in time.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Did I?
Let's see. It would have been 9 psychic. I don't know if you did that in time. What do you roll on the saber reflect?
It is just like I'm trying to grab it. Sorry, I was trying to do that too. Saber reflect is just
When you use this
the
power,
what 2d6.
That's right. It increases when you reach 5th level. 2d6. So apply 2d6. You might be able to reduce it all the way. It was 9 damage.
And if I apply it to 0, I attack him. I think.
Oh, yeah, you got it. So I'm going to give you back your 9. And let's see what it says. So, if you reduce the damage to 0, you're wielding a light weapon or vibro weapon, the damage is energy or ion. It unfortunately is not energy or ion.
Yeah, so I can't even do that. I'm sorry, it reacted. So.
Oh, hold on. You can raise your weapon when you use this power. If you reduce the damage. I think.
Oh, so I can just reduce the damage if it's anything.
Yes.
But I can attack back. Okay, so I reduced it to.
You reduced it to 0. You cannot attack back though, and that was only 1, so it's coming at you with a couple of claws too. Let me just double check. It's got multi-attack. Use this for roar, then 3 attacks. So it's got a lot of shit. So 2. Oh, 1 with claws, 2 with bite. So let me get your claw at you. Let me get that claw at you. That's a miss, and then it's going to do the bite.
Oh, as a miss, I have a special reaction from the Mikeshi form. I'm going to attack them with an attack of opportunity. I'll put it in chat in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just attack with the cross saber. Nice.
Is that 10-foot range on that saber?
Yes.
Nice. With a D20. And I just want to check that saber reflect once again because it did say. Stop putting things in chat. It did say that on a hit, if the target is larger or smaller, it's now grappled and restrained. But since you reduced it to 0, I guess I'm gonna say that grapple also doesn't apply to you.
Also, just I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to throw it in chat too. There's just a lot of moving parts with Sentinel. So creatures provoke an opportunity attack when they move within your reach, 5 feet or greater within your reach. So technically, like, since I went in defensive stance, like, I actually have 2 special reactions, at least. So I actually could attack him twice. If that makes sense.
Oh, right. One for him.
Yeah, it moved into range, into me.
Yep.
Essentially.
So 1 reaction from him moving, and 1 reaction from him missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I was starting this session feeling a little nervous that it was going to be a TPK, so.
And then, hypothetically, if it does any of the other things, I get 2 more opportunity attacks or 1 more at least. I have potential 4 special reactions in a turn.
Okay.
And 1 reaction. But anyway,
we gotta. He's still trying to bite you at the 25.
Can't do anything else.
All right, you're gonna take the bite, and you're also going to be grappled. Did that effect apply to you? It did not. Let me apply grapple to you. So this time, it's got you in its maws, as your speed becomes 0, and yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll go up to QB. QB, welcome in. Your friend Rivos is getting eaten by a dragon. What do you want to do?
Oh man, I don't know what I want to do. Do I hear? Can I tell what's going on
you
in the
heard
other room?
a roar. You weren't affected by the roar thing because of the walls. And yeah, you definitely heard some commotion. So you know there's... And you heard 7A say, "A dragon? Oh my!" Oh my.
Night night, Rose. Okay. So. Oh, I can't move. Why can't I move? Oh, I must. I don't have any control over my character, Jeff.
Really?
I think it's because of the monks thing, where you can't move out of combat out of your turn.
Oh.
Hmm?
Let me... There. Try that.
Yep.
Good call, Rivas.
Oh, hey, thanks for making me be a DM on Foundry.
So more or
Same
less,
dividend.
what I'm trying to do is, and I don't see anything from this vantage point, but
Oh, let me help you.
okay.
Help me!
Well, I would probably go here then. 10, 15. Yeah. Okay.
You could still stay out of
Um,
the room if you wanted to shoot at it. I'd say that you could see this thing for sure.
Okay, I could see it through there,
Yeah,
behind, like here.
sure. But for targeting purposes, we'll stick you there.
Ah. 10-4.
And if you weren't here for the token image, there you go.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm, quite afraid and taken aback. Immediately going to be pulling out my energy bow and taking a shot at it. I cannot target him. Oh,
Oh.
sorry, right clicks.
Whew.
You will hit with that 22, dealing 9 energy that does not affect him as much as you'd like.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. Man. My bonus action, I'm actually going to use dash and then come in the door and over to this back corner.
Okay,
To kind of just get some more distance on him.
sure.
And that ends my turn.
You got it. We will now return to the turn order where Minnick hasn't stepped into the room yet.
Yeah, just from what hearing, like this just sounds absolutely crazy. My token go one more. Wow, this Minnick is just saying this doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah, perhaps it reminds you of the crate dragons on Tatooine. Are there crate dragons on Tatooine?
ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was one in the
I think there was
original
one.
KOTOR.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you snuck past it, put a bunch of mines on it, and exploded it. That was fun.
Just bizarre. What would it be doing here? I guess. Get a target on it. Wow, such a big target. I have to zoom out. Oh, actually, for my action, I think I have to release a Colto pack because some people are taking some damage in there. Or no, not that. Colto Dispenser.
So I'm grappled by the dragon.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's trying to eat Rivos.
We'll have to put one of these out. Let's see. We'll do second level. Cast power. Where? So you're grappled by the dragon?
Yes.
As I
Oh, man.
walk through the doorway, I throw in a Colto dispenser just to start healing some of our friends in there.
Okay, that's I don't think it applied, but Truk and Rivos take 4 healing damage.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff. I saw, Rivos was 10 yards away, but not, or 10 feet away. Now that you mention it, though, if he's being grappled, he would be within 5 feet of Rivos, right? So I should be able to apply my sneak attack damage if his mouth is on him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Then main action.
That's your sneak attack? 5d6?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yes, sir.
must have got upgrade.
Must have.
Now
Let me check
with
his resistances. What
It's
kind
the
of
same
damage?
energy type.
Energy? Alright,
Yeah, it's the same type as the weapon.
sure. So I'm going to give him back some because he's resistant. What is that? Plus 9? Plus 8? What else, Minnick?
Yep, I will Range Aquarium, and he's resistant to blaster fire.
Are you
But-
asking? Or you're telling?
I'll just I don't think I have another weapon type to really go with.
25 will hit him as he takes a couple of points of damage from it. Sure.
And a little bit of Ranger Query damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that is resisted, but
Oh, yes,
would-
I suppose it would. So you can deal an additional damage of the same type. So he will take another plus. Yeah, plus 3. Backwards math. Okay. Oh,
and Minnick thought about shutting the door, but left it open.
yeah. Beetle's thinking about it too. He is frightened. Meanwhile, this living nightmare thing is going to attack Truk nearby with its attack the mind feature. So psychic damage, intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, saving throw.
Yeah.
We
Add 1d4 at the end, or 1d4 plus 2, because of my aura. Just to let you know, but it's not automating.
It's not gonna help him.
I'm gonna die.
So you take that 15 psychic damage as this nightmare affects your psyche. How does Truk respond to that nightmare?
It probably flashes back to when his village was burning. Like, you actually see what happened, even though he wasn't physically there, but being unable to do anything about it. He's a phantom in his own memory.
And Taruk, since you started your turn in the Colto dispenser, you get a little bit of healing as well.
Did you get that 4 healing, Truk? Was it 4?
Did I?
You're gonna make me read.
Yeah, it was 4 points.
4 points.
It would be at 29 if I got that healing. I'll just do that.
Is
There you
it
go.
always 4, or do you have to roll every turn?
I think it rolled when you did it.
There you go.
But-
Oh, did it?
Every
It's a
player's turn?
It's
Is
a
it
D6.
always
It
4?
says, oh, I see. So until the power ends, whenever your creature moves into the space or starts their turn, you can cause the station to restore a D6 to that creature, no action required. And it can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your tech casting modifier. What's your tech casting modifier?
Oh, I don't know.
It's your likely your wisdom or intelligence.
+1 then.
No, it would be Minix because he
Oh.
casted it.
Wisdom or intelligence, either a +1 or a +2.
I think it's intelligence actually. Wisdom is it's intelligence.
+2.
Okay, so 1 + 2, so 3. So it healed Truk. It healed Revos, so it's got one more healing, or yeah, it's got one more healing. Is that right?
I think so. That does align. So
All right. So I'll put that template out there. Revos, you could use that healing right now if you want. It is the start of your turn.
yeah, if that's all right, I'm gonna roll the d6.
You got it.
Nice.
Hey, you could take that healing.
all right.
I will get rid of the template.
Oh, whoa! Accidentally did 39 rather than mine. Or 1 second.
Control
I,
Freak might help.
There we go.
Look at all your
33.
effects right now. Revos has so many effects. He's got a second row. Why do you have critical
yeah.
analysis?
I don't know. Is a Constitution saving throw just what you asked for me, or is it just?
For grapple? What are you talking about?
It just says that you asked for a DC 19 concentration saving throw.
Oh, no. I don't need that. I don't know what you're concentrating on.
I was using the battlefield meditation, but okay, so hear me out. I got this thing called what is it? I'll find it here. It's a wrist launcher weapon, projectile canister. It's a Cairo one. I'm gonna kind of place a template, but I imagine I'm in like the actual like mouth of the great dragon. Could I just like shoot it into them, like, because like I have a wrist blaster and I'm pointing it at their throat and they can't save? Because like, how can you save something if like a blaster of projectile
It's got a tongue. It could still save.
like that? Okay, so that's what I use.
Okay, hold on. So you attacked the dream thing as well. Let me read this.
Yeah,
thing.
it's a 15-foot cone. Yeah.
Okay, so Living Nightmare is probably dead, and then the Dream Beast did succeed, resulting in half damage.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it barely took any damage. So you did blast this thing. It blew up the Living Nightmare that was sort of an apparition in front of you, fades from existence. Meanwhile, the Dream Beast's tongue like deflects it and it kind of chips a tooth, but it roars in disagreement to your attack.
Do I know, like, just from like an observational stance, that it was more effective than the blaster fire? Like, was it resistant to that?
It was resistant to it.
All right. Well, when in doubt, yeah. Could I throw a grenade down its throat?
You could try again. I mean, it's just going to be an attack roll because it still has a tongue that's going to act as its AC. But wait, it's an area of. It's just a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to give you any other like bonuses or benefits, but you can feel free to attack it and say you're trying to throw it down its throat.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I love that I didn't have anything attack. That's my bad. Or did I?
Did you have anything?
Yeah, but it didn't work. All right, it didn't work. It's not working, so I'm just gonna attack it with the cross saber if it's not doing it automatically.
Oh, well,
Just to
I mean,
save time.
No, you're fine. I could do a dex save. It's a DC 14.
I'd rather attack. That's okay.
Okay.
And it's also 1d4 added to this in case it misses.
That is a hit, but if you wanted to roll, I guess it wouldn't be giving it a d20 for that d4 add-on, huh? It would not make it a nat 20.
Oh, that would be awesome if I could, though. Let me just double check one thing real quick before I decide to make another action.
Okay, QB, you're up. On deck.
QB, yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. So what I am going to, if I can, I have like the Misty Step as a bonus action. Could I Misty Step and take 7A away from that? Because how Misty Step is kind of written, it's only like one person, and he's strapped to my back.
Oh. Um. So you're trying to Misty Step with, what's it called? It's not Misty Step in here.
It's Phase Walk. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, let me see this. You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. It's only self.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only self. So I would say that you would essentially leave 7A in the potential grips of the Dream Beast. With
Well,
this
I can't do that. That's unacceptable.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a Force Empowered Strike. I'm just trying to find this in my sheet. Let's see. I'm sorry, there's so many different things in my account. Okay, so this, and then for each additional point spent, I can do that. So I'm just going to do level 3. So I would use essentially 3 force powers, three force power points to deal additional 2d8 damage.
Okay. You're going to roll another 2d8?
Yes.
So I'm going to say, though, because it's the same weapon damage, so he already took 5, 8.
It is enhanced though.
Oh. Okay. Then he will take the full. Minus 8 more. He is officially wounded.
And he was just like, help me. Yeah, this might be the end of Revos, guys.
7A behind you is, oh my, oh my.
So I see Revos and I get a clever idea. First I must reload. But
It's okay, I have a thing to read while you're waiting. The most disturbing thing about the beast is its snout. Sure, you've read the fairy tales about fire-breathing monsters. You may even have fought a dragon slug on Korlog. But as you watch dark side lightning dance wickedly from one of the creature's mammoth nostrils to the other, you know only one thing for certain. You're in trouble.
so I'm gonna try to hit him here with my energy bow. Alright, excellent. So I'm going to forego two of my sneak attack die, and I'm going to use a placed shot. And the placed shot is to force the creature. I'm going to do disarming shot to force the creature to drop one item of my choice that it's holding, which would be Revos.
Yeah. All right.
And the object lands at his feet, but it's a strength saving throw.
Side question: am I restrained?
No, Truk is not restrained.
Okay. It affects rage. That's what I wanted to ask.
Strength saving throw. What do I need to get?
Looks like a fort. Oh, do I press on this?
It did automatically succeed on the automation.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Sorry, Revos. I tried, man. So the other three are gonna hit him for sneak attack die.
All good. It actually would be a DC, 12 plus 4 plus 5, so DC 17, if that was incorrectly done.
Were you talking about that saving throw?
Yeah, the place shots.
Oh, he
That's-
he got a 27, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. When I saw that it was strength, I was like, well, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll help you on your side there, Steve, to make sure that QB has it appropriately done.
Is that a normal weapon damage,
Plus
QB?
Dex. Yeah, it's my energy, 10 damage.
Okay. So he will take 5 of that as he is resistant.
8 plus proficiency plus Dex. Okay. So we just have to fix it like in the. Because my dex modifiers.
Do you want me to check that out for you?
Oh, I got it for him.
Oh, thank
just
you.
to help you as a DM.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Anything else from QB?
No, I had to use my bonus action to reload, so that's the end of my turn.
You got it. I thought we talked about your reload feature, and we were just going to fix that. If you want to do a bonus action, because I know that weapon only has like 3 ammo or something.
4 shots, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured,
So-
I didn't know if you wanted to build something into it as.
Yeah, you expanded
Um,
your ammo, so I wouldn't worry about that. We'll call it at least 2, but if you want to, if you have another bonus action, you're welcome to use it.
He's too close to me, so in actuality, no, I really can't do. I mean, I could try to hide, but there's nothing to hide behind, right? So
Yeah, I mean, there's some desks and chairs. You could probably hide
Okay.
your little.
I'm gonna try to hide then.
Is your
Please.
Am I Hidden work still?
I don't think so. We could try it. Oh, it's not even on my. It's not even on my thing anymore.
Oh,
So it's just what stealth versus perception.
I mean, if you hit Control Space and start to type "Am I hidden," you might see it under the macro directory, and you might be able to just drag it into your quick bar.
It's not there.
It's not
Um,
Monk's token bar. Am I hidden? No, you might not have access to it. Tell you what, I think if I do this and target you, can I do it? Probably not. QB stealth.
Am I hidden? Here we go.
Oh, you got it. Here, I'll do this one.
It says I don't have permission to roll it.
Oh, you are hidden.
Awesome. That's very, very helpful then.
All right. Kook is upset. Are you still rage?
I'm still rage. I took damage. Everything's still going great. I'm still up. Wasn't
Hardly.
that nightmare phase didn't knock me unconscious or anything, did it?
No, you're still. What, the living nightmare? No,
Yeah.
it just gave you psychic damage.
Sick. All right, so I am still very upset. I'm about to die, and I'm going to die with dignity. It's gonna be great. There we go.
Oh, that was almost a 1. 15 will miss
This is
as
gonna be a
you,
crit. This is gonna be a crit. No, it's not.
as you go to slice, but it does. Dirty 20 will
If
make
if it's within a 4 of a 15, he has still the D4.
Oh, that's right. Let me see this. You can roll a D4 on that first hit, and you might be able to make it. You want to roll D4, Zyle? Oh, yeah! That turns it into an 18, which is what you need for the Dream Beast. So go ahead and roll your
Damage.
D12 plus 7.
That'd be D12 plus 7 plus 2 because of the rage.
Oh.
Yo, let's go.
21.
Like,
It will
oh.
take half of that, I believe.
Anybody got any force magic or anything else? Because clearly I'm not doing a damn thing to this.
Anything else from Truk?
Troop about to die, and Troop's okay with this. I will end my turn.
We go to Beetle, who is afraid of this thing, cannot move towards it.
That is not necessarily an issue. I am gonna ask. I forget the name of our friend here.
My
Oh,
name
Rebus
is
is-
7A39.
Oh.
7839. How many floors do we have left of this facility?
This is sub-level 2. There appears to be a cavernous opening at the end of this hall that is not part of the Almus Academy plans.
Are there any more planned sub-levels below this?
No, sub-level 2 is our lowest level.
All right, Beetle nods. First thing he's gonna do, he's going to fire at the He's gonna fire at this creature with the ion rifle. I don't know why did I roll with disadvantage or?
That is interesting. Let's look at that. Disadvantage because you're invisible? You're not invisible, so...
No, he's frightened. It's
Um,
frightened as disadvantage on attack rolls.
No, it's
Against
not.
the target?
Frightened's not disadvantage on attack rolls, is it?
Yeah, the frightening presence. That's what it stipulates.
No,
You can't
no,
move
no.
closer to
Oh,
fear.
you do have disadvantage when the source of fear is in sight. I don't think that's what MIDI was doing, but maybe it was. So you do have disadvantage on attack rolls. But either way, you did hit it. It did
He's-
10 plus 2. It did not have the 10 on ion. Oh, it doesn't have... Let's see, resistances. Oh, your ion is not... It takes the full ion.
All right, and I was going to also add a hold on. Let me double check
Wait a
which one
second,
it
it
is.
says- Damage from unenhanced weapons. Is it ion rifle unenhanced? Yeah, it's not enhanced. So I'm gonna give it back 5-6 points.
You know, once we get out of kill this dragon, we need to get some enhanced weapons. Misa gonna die.
He's gonna use this. I'm gonna use a superiority dice on exploit weakness.
Okay.
See, can I? Yeah, there we go. So that adds a true damage D4, so unresisted 4 damage.
Okay. Takes 4 more
Um,
damage.
He's going to use his second turn, and he is going to, since he sees that the ion rifle, unlike before, is not is still also being resisted. He's going to pull out the good old beam rifle for this one.
Is that an enhanced weapon?
How do I know?
It would probably say.
Like, is it just any weapon that has like a secondary effect? Like,
Enhanced is
What-
like magic weapons, so it's usually not something you can buy.
okay. I have like upgrades for blasters, but I'm not sure because I'm not sure if like the assault cannon counts because it has like the burst core in it.
No, I think mods are different than enhanced weapons.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then he's going to just pull out the beam rifle. Oh, I guess I didn't reload it between fights. Can I set it to max ammo, considering, or should I? Or
Oh, if it
because
was,
I did.
yeah,
yeah.
if it was between fights, like at the armory,
Yeah, I hadn't used it yet.
I'll
So
allow it.
all right. I was like, if not, I have other weapons, but
I know you got 4 arms. You better have other weapons.
yeah. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. All right.
Beauteous. It was disadvantage. You still hit with that energy weapon. It took another 12, and it was resistant to the first one automatically, but I'm going to give it back 1 hit point for your brute force.
All right, and I'm
Resistance.
going to exploit weakness again on that hit.
You got it. Was that
And use
your
another superiority dice.
Yeah, was that your action surge or something else? Or-
No, so these are I can add these on. I can only use them up until I run out of superiority dice. So I have
Oh, I see.
yeah, like I can use one on every single attack if I want to, but I only have like 3 superiority dice total. And I think I only get them back via like long rest, so
Nice. Yeah,
Um,
what's that? D8
yeah. So that's an extra 5 true damage.
minus 5. He's hurting pretty
Um,
bad, y'all. I'd say about quarter health.
Alright, and that is gonna be it for Beetle's turn.
Oh,
That's a quarter health. That's a quarter health remaining. You only took a quarter health off.
Remaining.
Oh, thank God.
And it's got this wonderful feature. Oh wait, first it's gonna use Frightful Roar again, which is, I guess I'm gonna use it even though it's a huge template. It'll be Oh, Minik's still out of the range of Frightful Roar because of the frickin' walls.
The walls are great. Almost shut the door.
Can you be frightened if you succeeded already, or is it just able to be used multiple times?
Oh, good question. Frightful Roar. You become frightened for a minute. If it's successful, you're immune to them for the next 24 hours. So yes, if you are successful, you are immune to the Frightful Roar. So that means everyone was already successful, huh? Except QB.
And me.
And who?
And Truk.
Oh.
I remember. Took 15 damage from it last time.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Yeah,
You would have had to have rolled.
yeah, you would have had to have rolled, and you weren't frightened, so I think you're immune. So QB is the only one who's being affected by this. So QB, give me a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Hold on, I think I have something for this, Jeff, that I never really... Not dexterity. I'm hidden, but that won't matter, right?
No, it's a
Because it's just a
it's a sound thing.
ear thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wisdom save you said? I'm sorry.
Mhm. Yep. You need a 15 to not be frightened.
Wisdom save. This is gonna be scary, guys. Yeah.
Okay, you are considered frightened, giving you disadvantage on attack rolls against your source of fear, and also unable to move towards him. And let's see, so Frightful Roar, and it can use Devour instead of Bite. So 1 Claw, 1 Bite, 1 Devour. So we're gonna first Claw. I think we'll Claw Truk.
No.
Missing. Tries to bite Mr. Rivos, which
Oh,
is gonna hit.
Did he move forward, by the way, or is he still in the same spot?
He's still in the same spot.
Okay.
So you try to saber deflect the bite. It was 13 psychic. You deflected a little bit. Looks like you deflected 7.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it's going to use its Devour feature. So it makes... you're going to be swallowed. Holy shit. It says the Dream Beast makes 1 bite attack against a larger, smaller creature it's grappling. If it hits, which it did, the target takes the bite's damage. The target is swallowed. While swallowed, you are blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other outside... and it takes another 46 psychic damage at the start of the Dream Beast's turn. And if the Dream Beast takes 25 damage or more in a single turn, then you have to succeed on a con save, or yeah, it might regurgitate you. We'll see. So, yep, you are blinded and restrained, and you all see Rivos get swallowed up by this dragon. He is devoured. I'm moving you 10 feet into the dragon's belly.
Did he devour 7A too?
Oh, good question. I'd say
did he just like bite him off?
7A the whole time. Oh my, oh my. And yes, he just swallows him up because 7A is stuck to you and doesn't have any weapons, and you even hear a muffled sound. Oh my. Okay, Minik, you've just seen your Jedi friend get swallowed by a Dream Beast.
No, Rivos! And it has a quarter health left.
Yeah.
Oh. I think my strongest attack is still going to be the blaster.
24 will hit the beast. As Rivos hears a small ripping sound outside of the tough hide.
Shakes his insides. With that one, I'll do the Ranger Query damage on that one.
Got it?
Um, and I can fire again.
I'm going to give him a +1 because that ranger damage was resisted by 1.
Bonus action-y items. And I think that is it.
Right.
That is the end of Minnick's turn.
Let's see what Rivos has to do as a swallowed creature here. Let me just check. Devour. While swallowed, you're blinded, restrained. Total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Dream Beast. And you take psychic damage at the start of the Dream Beast's turn. You're lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, so if he takes turn, fall prone, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you can still take your turn, but you are blinded, you are swallowed, you are inside the body of a Dream Beast.
So I have this force ability called Force Repulse. I can't target it, so I'm going to put it into chat. I'm actually not. I'm just going to kind of cast the power and just to show you what it says.
Okay.
So don't worry maybe about the damage. I just want to ask before I do that. So 7A is on my back. Is there a way for me to kind of shield him from this?
Ooh.
Because if there isn't,
how do you imagine that going?
I would imagine I would actually say 7A is coming this way, so I'd kind of grab him off my back, or kind of maybe push myself against the Dream Beast esophagus and use it kind of as a directional force, moving outwards. Kind of, if it's omnidirectional, it's the least amount of force is being generated is.
Sure, I imagine you have to pull 7A around to your front and go into the fetal position with 7A in your cradle belly.
Yeah.
And the whole time
Okay.
he's going, oh my, and he's just struggling being inside the body of a beast. But yeah, I will say he can be spared from the effect because it's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna actually roll that then if that's the case. I just want to show you what it was. I
Do you
wasn't
need
trying
help
to
targeting him?
Yeah, would you mind just giving me vision just real quickly, just for the sake of mechanics, so I could target him, or you can target him and then do force repulse. Yes. Okay. Just for the sake of the template as well, since it's a 20-foot radius, if I'm inside him, are people shielded from it because it's literally just telekinetic energy going through an organic being?
Well, it's a 20-foot radius. The Dream Beast is a 20-foot radius.
Okay. All right, then that makes sense. So I'm just going to move, or actually I'm just going to do that. Boom. And then let me place the template.
Oh, sorry, I moved him.
Okay. So this is that's 35 true damage.
Wait, what's the dex save? What's your
The
DC?
Dex save should be DC 14, but he's also inside his stomach. But yeah,
I will
do
give it a disadvantage because it is weird. I guess it's omnidirectional. I'm gonna still say disadvantage because he got a 15 on the first roll. Oh,
Okay.
you're so lucky. His second roll was lower, so he does fail. So 35 force damage, which
Yes,
he is not. It's not a weapon.
but it's a force power. I think
All
it's.
right, you got it. Describe your kill.
Rivos gets sucked in and he's like, Misa, got an idea! And I just like explode out of it, covered in guts, and 7A probably looking at me all covered in guts, and I say, well, that was a nightmare. And yeah, that's it.
The whole time he's covered in guts, he's still saying, "Oh my, oh, oh my." Welcome to the archives room.
7A. You can't smell. Do you know how disgusting a dream beef stomach smells like? Don't say, oh my. Like, come on, 7A. Like, I was going to die here. You were just going to be like, they can't digest the metal. You would have been all right. I wouldn't have been.
And as you look to the beast that was there, it sort of fades back into whatever realm it came from, and you are met back into the archives room where there are rubble in the far side, that cool breeze coming through, and that transplexiglass with the river running under the floor.
Let's search this room, and Rivas is a little bit shocked that there's. Yeah, I think just the whole process. I don't think anyone would be used to, but Rivas wants to search the room for anything because that's just crazy.
I'm gonna chill because I'm about to die. So I'm just gonna.
Is
sit here
the
for a
room
bit.
safe?
Yeah, the room seems to return to what semblance of normal instead of those weird dream elements. It literally says, any hero who has been eaten is found on the floor where the creature disappeared. And both Rivos and Truk, your level of exhaustion is lifted.
Hooray!
Yay!
I assume I'm no longer frightened and I didn't get
Yes.
exhaustion.
No, I don't think you got exhaustion,
So-
but yes, Beetle, you are also no longer frightened.
All right.
Is there anything in this room of value?
No, it doesn't appear to be so. I mean, they mention like Jedi artifacts, and I wish they didn't because it literally says there's nothing of use. Even though
Okay.
it says like some stuff wasn't touched. It's a little annoying.
We should have shut
Um,
the door and left.
I look at Medic and I'm like still covered in guts, or am I not covered in guts at all?
No, not at all. It's yeah, they have faded away. Yeah, let me see.
That was the hardest fight we've ever done in the campaign so far, I think. That was a hard fight, y'all.
I don't want to comment because I died once already this campaign. So
Oh, you died because of space. It's okay. You didn't like,
Because of
if you just
the-
like joined us in the yacht, you would have been fine. Exile would have lived.
probably.
But they had to be. He was like the sacrificial character for the classic space battle that happens in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Someone
So-
died.
Guys, y'all can live.
The rest of the sublevel 2 is lit up from your generator room. However, this room has no light sources. It's darker here than in any of the other areas you visited so far. That chill breeze hits you from directly in front. How can there be a draft in an underground level? On the map, this room shows as an L shape, but you can't see anything at all around the bend. As you advance, you have the sneaking suspicion that you're being watched.
Yeah, let's go in this other room. You guys want to check out the top room that we didn't open?
Yeah, and then we probably should check like the like big atrium in the middle. I heard like growling coming from before.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys want to take like a short rest so we don't,
And people, heal.
completely die the next like combat we get into?
Yeah. Can we go into like the room where we saw the cultists and just take a short rest?
You can try.
Or yeah, what room has like functional blast doors?
Good question. I mean, it is a Jedi Academy. I'd say they're all able to be locked, I would imagine. I mean, the research room that you were just at the door to might be more likely to have blast door. I'd say they all have blast doors. Yeah, these are all sturdy walls. Where do you want to go? The place where you defeated the cultists, or the door you were just at, or the dark room, the archives room where you're being watched,
Probably the cultist room.
or
The cultist room, yeah.
the underground park where you heard growling? That seems logical.
Well, I didn't hear growling right here.
Okay, you go into this room. Do you shut the door?
Yes.
Okay, QB joins you. Do you lock the door?
Once the whole party's in, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you bring out the bodies of the cultists?
No,
You leave them in the room with you?
they're beheaded. No, wait. Yeah, we leave them in because I ain't letting those parasites get to them.
Oh, okay.
They're sitting in the chairs like they're just having a dinner.
So, some of you were in a dreamlike state and brought back this beast from the dream state. And now you're in this room and you get a moment of quiet reflection, a moment to check your wounds. 7A, strapped to Revo, says, "That was not part of the tour."
Mm. Indeed, it was not. Are we able to take a
Yes,
short rest?
you may take a
Okay.
short rest. As you are short resting, you hear some scratching and some growls on the walls around that room. You hear what sounds like footsteps, but not from a bipedal creature, but from a quadrupedal creature. And generally, this entire space that you're in feels eerie and foreboding. It almost feels like the more you rest in this room, the heavier the darkness gets.
We're just doing 1 hour,
Oh, I know.
That's too much. I have no force powers though, so outside of will ones.
All right. Should we go look and see?
Yeah. Rios is just like nursing all of his wounds that he realizes that are all in his head. He's like, "Oh wait, I'm fine." I mean, I'm just kidding. I imagine it wasn't, but Rios seems to be in a better place.
Can you take off the rage status effect from me, Jeff? I don't know how to do that. Sick. And I'm out of charges, guys. So Angie Rookie's going to be not a thing until a long rest happens.
Oh boy. What if we anger you?
I'm too tired and indifferent.
Got
I just
it.
feel like a passive whines. Does not do anything. Whatever, man.
The passive aggressive rage, not
Yeah,
like
pretty much, yeah.
rage. You're like, ugh. All right. We said go to that room up top. when everyone's fully healed.
I'm ready to get out of this room.
Okay.
Agreed.
I think Rivos would lead the way, and as we get to that, or I would hear the door before we open it. Or who's the best perceiver in the group?
Perception.
Certainly not
Not so
Beetle.
good.
QB, I'm
Stealth,
gonna. Okay. Minnick, are you good at perception?
No.
All right. Rivos is
I'm-
like, well, I
I'm
got
good
it.
at stealth.
Rivos taps himself and does guidance to himself, and then we'll use whatever this D6 rolls when it eventually rolls. I did guidance. It gives me a D6.
In
Is
addition
your
to
lightsaber still providing light?
Yes.
So if we're gonna be stealthy, we wanna watch for that.
I think I rolled my perception.
You did. Did you hear it?
No, I assumed I didn't see it.
It was a 1.
Oh. But it was like a 3 plus 1d6, so it's not a 1. That was
It's a
good.
1 plus 2 plus a d6, but it was a 1 on the d20.
All right, guys. As far as I can tell, it's okay. And yeah, regarding my lightsaber, 3-foot club, like, we just can use it as a light source, and you guys can sneak up ahead, okay?
Oh, yeah, if that worked so well the last time.
Who wants to perceive what's outside? I think it's okay, but honestly, after being eaten by a dream dragon, I don't really know.
All right, I'll go first. YOLO. Boop. Take a step out. What do I see?
You see an empty hallway with dead cultists with their heads cut off.
Sick.
Whoa. The cultists were in the room with us.
Oh, sorry. You see
Yeah.
blood-stained tiles and...
They moved.
What
Yeah,
we
that
got
would've
here?
Roll me perception real quick, Truk.
Oh man, I went too fast.
Yep.
Let's see.
This is where I got scared the last time.
As you go to check out this door, you get some far off down the hallway, like movement of shadow, and when you turn to look, nothing's there.
Kind of give it a little warning that I saw something, but I can't pinpoint what.
Rebus doesn't believe you because you're being passive aggressive about it. Because you say you're out of rage. I'll just.
But this door does not have a lock indicator on it. Honestly, Kyle, I'm going to tell you that sometimes I don't know if it's you doing the voice or you're using the mod.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Mod.
because your Wookiee is pretty spot on. So I'm like, I can't tell if that's the sound effects I gave him or not.
And most of the time, it's soundboard.
Screw it. Let's go in the door. Let's open it up.
Skibidi bobbidi boop. Boop.
You open a door.
Step in. What do I see?
You
Hop
see
into.
a room with a couple of beds. This has some countertops, transparasteel cabinets. There's some various instruments and decayed samples of vegetation. From what you can make out, this is a research laboratory, as indicated on your map. And there are some decayed samples of the lichens, fungi, and the coluthin, which, as you know, is the plant on the top side that was able to make the air somewhat breathable on this planet.
Weapons ready for me?
Yeah, same. I motion to the group. Enter in.
Maybe because I live in Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk has weird fauna. When I see what I can perceive to be a lab, yeah,
Well, I'm gonna perceive at this door, I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
You can roll
Same
perception.
process. Give myself guidance as well. Which is a
Sure.
1d6.
Oh yeah. You hear absolute silence.
Did I roll on that one again?
You hear absolute silence.
All right. Guys, I heard nothing over here. Five, four, three, two, one. All right. I'm opening it.
Do it.
As you open the door, you see several beds with some small desks or side tables and tables nearby. It appears to be sleeping quarters for research assistants.
Can I just scour the room for anything that is maybe interesting that could tell us what happened here, outside of like say potential like just boring personal effects?
Sure. Investigation.
Right. Same thing, but give myself a nice little guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like something's here, but I can't tell what.
Yeah, besides the sort of rudimentary indication that this was a research room, it was abandoned quickly. There are some personal affects that indicate that when the bombardment came, people just ran.
I'm gonna gather all the personal effects that I can see in motion for anyone else to help me, and then maybe we can kind of sift through them to see if there's anything of use. If anyone else wants to help me investigate this area for any other belongings, I can give them guidance as well.
It does not appear like anyone wants to help you.
Nope. I am very
No.
disinterested.
Yeah, I'm staying extremely hidden.
Yeah, QB, there's nothing here. You could come look.
Okay. I'm coming to help.
Minnick, same thing.
Did you guys
Um,
leave the
I'm-
door open?
I definitely would have probably had them close the door behind us, in all honesty.
QB, I
Which
think
street
you were
number?
last. Did you leave the door open? This door over here.
Yeah, I would have left the door open.
Okay.
I didn't realize it's a sliding door,
It's
like
like
the
that
electric
blaster
door.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I probably would have left it open so as not to make noise with it opening and closing.
sure. You
My
s-
entire goal is to stay hidden.
You, Minnick, you see this thing first as it approaches the
man.
doorway and looks at you all and growls.
Who are?
We've got company.
I roll back.
Do you guys say anything to it? Do anything?
I roar at it.
Beetle's just gonna walk up to the door and just train his blaster and just kind of stand, getting like in a battle stance, getting ready.
I want to see if I can affect mind. Is it? Doesn't say it doesn't have to be or not an animal. I'm gonna cast affect mind on it.
It's choose a target within range that isn't hostile towards you. Sorry, buddy.
It's hostile.
Yeah, it's growling at you. You are intruders.
Hey, it hasn't attacked us yet. Sometimes you can tame a mountain lion. Doesn't mean that you're not going to get mauled to death, but I can try. That's fine.
All right.
So Jeff, I'm expecting to be hidden at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need me to make a roll or if I'm not in the room that you're just gonna expect that I'm hidden.
You said you were hidden before, so I will just give you hidden to start us off. Truk, I need an initiative roll. this thing's speed is. Okay. Oh. Let me check this out. Alright, you know what I'm going to say as Truk is working on his initiative roll is just before combat starts, as you all start to say, here, doggy, doggy, this thing disappears in front of your eyes. It goes invisible.
Oh, like
Truk,
Close
did you
the
roll
door.
initiative, Truk? There we go.
Close the door, everyone. Close the door quick as possible.
All right, Minnick.
oh man, I should have fired while Rebos was trying to talk to it.
Close the door.
Wow.
Close the door.
That's what Rivos keeps on saying.
I can make it to the door and close it.
Okay.
I did not take any of the skills that would be useful for this situation.
Just be ready for it in case it's. I think we're smart enough to deduce that things can go invisible, right? Or is that like metagaming at this point?
Oh
This
yeah.
is real level.
No, you know, you saw it. Just it didn't like jump away. It disappeared.
Okay.
I would like to ready an attack, I guess. And that's it.
What's the ready trigger?
Can it be if it becomes visible in this room?
Yeah.
That one.
All right. QB, you're hidden. You're in the other room, but you hear the growling at the door. Your comrades sort of circling around the door and saying, "Here, doggy, doggy," and then freaking out when it went invisible. What do you do?
All right. First, I am very curious. So, as stealthily as possible, I tuck my head around the corner to see if I notice anything.
You see Minnick shut the door and everyone frantically like putting their backs against the wall, aiming in the center of the room, I assume.
So I'd like to, I guess if he's hidden, is it worth searching? Is that gonna matter? Like, can you see someone when they're invisible? Is it possible to search and find them, or do they have to show them? I don't know how invisibility works.
You'd have to search for the effect, like if it jumped on a bed or something, you'd have to look for like, the rugs moving or the cloth moving, but you wouldn't be able to just see invisible unless you have a special power.
Right.
Is there enough
I figured
dust that we can see our footprints?
And it's not going to be shown from the glowing of the lightsaber of Rivos. That wouldn't shine off of it or anything.
Nope. No shadow when it's invisible.
Okay. Well, so I poke my head around. I don't see anything. And I notice everybody, like I heard everybody panicking. So what I'm going to do is ready an attack. So in the event that it shows itself, I will be using a, surprise attack in a sense.
You got it. Truk.
So I'm gonna stand in front of the door as a kind of a brace. So when the animal does eventually find its way in, it will ideally go after me first. I'm just gonna be in a ready stance, weapons drawn, focused, so I can react to anything that may or may not happen.
Yes.
I could open the door, but I'm not sure what's behind it at this stage. Can I make a perception check to see if there's if I can hear anything abnormal?
You can.
Put my ear up to the door, and I want to see if I can hear anything that's mildly concerning. Survey says.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
Guess what you sense, Truk?
Not a damn thing.
No, you put your ear up to the door and you listen closely. You hear nothing from the door, but you feel the breath of a beast right in front of you.
Interesting. Right in front of me, so right behind the door. Is what you're telling me? Like right in front of, like. Oh, that's interesting. Swing. I am going to.
So you can target it with disadvantage since it's invisible to you.
That's control, right? Control click.
Control click.
So, listen, with my ear up to the door, I hear nothing, but then I felt the breath and maybe a low pitched like breathing noise. I immediately turn 90 degrees and I swing wildly at what appears to be nothing. That's not disadvantage. Button didn't work.
It's okay.
I'll swing again. This undo. Yeah, what I did. I missed.
You do miss. So you swing wildly, and yeah. Nobody sees anything except for Truk
I'm just-
swinging widely at the bed.
Yeah. My head's turned like just barely peeping across. I just see him swing. I'm like, what is going on in there?
I just start like yelling that it's invisible, like in Wookiees, like it's invisible, on guard, everyone, weapons ready.
Rebos relays that to everyone because he has a personal translator with Wookiees.
Okay. We move to its turn, and for force camouflage, it becomes invisible. Anything you're wearing is invisible. The power ends if you attack, cast a power, or otherwise take a hostile action. And it will take a hostile action. And it is going to reveal itself fully to Truk, and
All right, that's gonna.
I know it's going to
That's
trigger a
gonna
bunch of
spark
things.
me.
So
Yeah.
everyone who sees this thing and you had a ready to action Minnick, let's start with Minnick. Let's go in turn order. Minnick, QB, and Truk, you took your attack. So Minnick,
Right.
you see this thing
Comes-
show up right after the swing and a miss.
Yep. My ranger query would trigger to mark it and then fire right away.
As you miss.
And that would be it. There would be no second attack, right?
Yeah, I guess it's readying an attack, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll say that it's sort of like a reaction or something. I'm not really sure of the
Yeah.
rules on that. That's a good question.
That's a wasted ready to attack.
Okay, QB.
All right. So as it's a surprise attack for me, it will be a attack with advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also a guaranteed crit when I hit him.
Son of a bitch. I better check this guy's HP and AC. Okay.
I don't know how to do a crit on it, but
So you get to roll another D6. And it looks like he is resistant. Yeah, is that energy damage? Yep. So roll another D6 and he'll take the resistance, so he'll take another 2 damage.
all right. And then I'm going to use my suppressive shot. Let's try this.
I should probably
He failed, so he is stuck where he is. And then I will use my remaining sneak attack die on him. And then I'm going to attempt to... Can I move? Is this considered an action?
Yeah, I believe you ready in action, so yes.
Not letting me move.
Oh, sorry.
Because
let me,
it's not my turn.
There you go.
Alright, so I'm going to move and attempt to hide again.
Okay. Okay.
As my bonus action.
Alright, so we move to this guy's actual action, which is. So he's frozen, you said he can't move?
Suppressive, yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, it's going to claw. Truk, you take the damage from the claws. It's got more coming at
You
you.
bet.
That's 11.
Ooh, damn.
It's got another. It's got 3 attacks. Another 10 to Truk, and then finally it's bite. Claw, claw, bite. Ooh, the bite does not hit you. It doesn't look like it does.
Still, that thing did like 23 damage to me in a single go, guys. Be very careful.
And it will. Wait. Let me see that precision. Can he get out of that? I want him to move. Let's see.
He can't move until his next turn, till the end of his turn.
Until the end of this turn?
So it says that he is stuck until the end of his turn, until the end of his next turn. So he'll be
Oh.
grappled until the end of his next turn. So actually, I don't know if grappled affects how he attacks.
No, grapple's just
Is grappled
speed.
a disadvantage to attacking?
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Doesn't
But-
doesn't that give us advantage on attacking him, or is that prone?
That's
Um,
prone.
That might be grapple
be.
too. Let me see. This is your place shot or suppressive shot. Okay.
Suppressive shot,
Uh,
yeah.
Some of your suppressive shot. You pin the target. It failed, and it's grappled. And if we look at grappled, we've got speed is 0. That's it. It's no advantage,
Yeah.
disadvantage. Okay. So speed is just 0, but it is gonna do its bonus action deal, and yeah, it's gonna go invisible again. Even though you all know this thing was pinned. All right.
So if he's invisible, we know where he is, so we at least can attack at him, but it is an attack with a disadvantage. Is that
Yep.
how you would agree?
Yep.
Okay.
Most
I
of y'all have
can't.
him targeted anyway.
I actually don't have him targeted. Could you reveal him for one more second?
You do have him targeted.
Do I? Oh, okay. I guess I did. Okay. So, Beetle is just gonna take out the assault cannon and just fire at that one spot. And it's control, right?
Yeah. I'll keep them revealed, but we'll see if these things work. Actually, I thought I had it set up to where it would prompt you anyway. Wow, that was a 1 and a 3. Even if,
Yeah.
but that is a 1 on a ranged weapon, which gives you shooting. Your targeting comes loose. You lose this attack.
Personally given this info, and it gives you this hyper generic error that means literally nothing. You're gonna give that to me and be like, "The fuck does that even mean?"
Okay, sorry, where were we? Hey, good news is everything loaded up quick and snappy, and we are back and streaming, back and recording. I see Beetle had a brute force and attack, and at disadvantage. That's right, we
With the
were
beam rifle.
with the beam rifle this time. Okay.
Yep. He switched because he realized the bolt cannons targeting was messed up after that first volley.
Yeah, I did not see it apply anything.
No, he did 14. So he did 16 damage, including brute force.
16 energy, and I believe, yes, he is resistant, so he will take 8 energy damage from your attack. You got anything else up your four sleeves?
No, I do not. Actually, no. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna walk up to it, and even though I know that it is invisible, Beetle is going to do his best. He's going to take his shield, and he is going to do a leg at a not a leg swipe. He's just going to take a shield and and basically bring it down as hard as he can where he thought or the last place they saw the creature, and he's gonna try to make it go prone with a shield swipe. Hold on.
Yeah, can you do that at disadvantage? Is it like an attack or?
It's a bonus action I get now. With
I know you've used it
this.
before. I just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so try to shove or trip. So it's gonna be against their dex, and I'll just say you have disadvantage rather than giving them advantage. I'm gonna just do an ability check. Their dex versus your
Strength.
strength
Or-
at disadvantage.
All right. There we go.
Oh wow! You are able to make it go prone.
Beetle just kind of walks up, knows where it was before, grabs it with two hands, and brings it up as high as he can, and just using all of his force, just bashes it down on its back, and you just hear a kind of a thud.
You got it.
So now he's prone. He's gonna walk back. Or actually, no, he's not. He's just gonna stay there. That's it.
Rivos, mysterious creature, is running around the room.
Do I kind of can I try to perceive where it's at, or
I mean,
like-
you're guessing just based on Truk and Beetle and QB saying, "Hey, it's pinned. That it's over there by the bed."
okay? Yeah, Rivos is going to attack it twice at disadvantage. It should. Let's see. I wonder if it'll let me roll at disadvantage.
You know what? I wonder if is there a invisible condition? Yes, there is. Let me give him invisible condition.
Oh, I love that. It only rolled it once. My bad.
Mhm.
Love it.
Great
Not
roll.
20. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Okay.
I think if you did it again. Nope.
I would have to move a little bit, actually.
Wait. Did you first do your crossbar? Okay, so cross saber.
Yeah. I was trying to do it
Disadvantage.
twice.
Yep, you hit
Yeah.
with a. Yes, you hit once since your two rolls equate to a disadvantage, and so your disadvantage was a hit.
Okay. And then it's a control, right?
Control. But I thought I gave you. I thought it prompted.
It's not doing it for this, ironically.
Ironically.
And then I'm just gonna maybe try a roll again. I did it both ways. All right, so I would have gotten.
So I'll undo the second one.
Yeah. Of which, so then I dealt, what, 12 damage, so 21 damage. This is also an enhanced weapon for the sake of
Oh.
damage reduction.
Okay. So I'll give it another 6 damage.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do my Sentinel style,
No
of which,
dancing leg.
if it moves, yeah, I basically get attacks of opportunity, and it can't move any further because of the slowed. So, all right.
That's
Yeah,
still
that's my
gonna
turn.
work when he's invisible. You son of a bitch. Okay.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, Minnick.
Yeah, Minnick is all out of spray paint, ironically enough.
Wait, is it like get bleeding at all from the lightsaber, or like?
Oh
do I-
yeah, it's officially wounded, so I would definitely say it's bloodied. So yeah, we'll give it. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check the force cast. The power ends if you attack, cast a power, or otherwise take hostile action, but then recast it. So I'll just take invisibility off of him because I do think that at this point he is faltering with his force powers.
It's gonna open fire.
Oh, you shouldn't have disadvantage anymore.
Oh, and
Oh, it gave
auto
it.
did that.
It did. It says ranged weapon attack.
And then he's marked.
Is that weapon? It says 7280. I don't know why you would be at disadvantage for that. Anyway, you hit it. He's not marked yet.
And, it marked him last time he came in, but
There we go. Now he's marked.
I don't have a option to mark him without damaging him.
Oh, okay. I'll undo it. He's still marked.
Nope, that was the damage portion of it.
Damn it.
And another
Why?
disadvantage.
Why though?
But it looked like both of those were pretty low, so that's okay.
Wait. Oh, I see. Yes. 8 plus 9 is 17. You would have hit.
Oh.
Oh wait, you would have hit anyway.
Wow.
It says 14. 15, 16. Yeah, you would have hit.
It might be ironically because it's invisible. It's actually doing invisible appropriately.
I took off invisible.
Oh, okay. I have no idea why.
Okay.
Maybe he's. I don't know.
I'm applying
Yeah.
the 4. Do the damage on that because you would have hit. So it would have been whatever the blaster carbine damage is.
If I click the damage, will that do it?
Looks like it. I will
Oh.
apply that damage. I will apply half that damage because he's resistant. Why did it only give him 1? Alright. Minus 2 more. There we go. Okay. Whew, I'm all frazzled from my reboot. Okay. Shake it off. QB.
All right, Jeff. Being hidden still, yes?
Are you hidden? Yeah, I would say so. He's not even focused on you. He's walked himself
Yeah.
into a trap.
The other thing about my bow also is that it has that silent feature, so it does not cause me to show myself when I attack.
Oh.
So we're gonna attack him. I'm gonna use my
Oh, that's why it's at disadvantage. He's prone, and if your ranged weapons are at disadvantage for a prone person.
oh,
Oh.
interesting. So then would this be an attack at regular then?
So yeah, I'm
Instead
gonna
of
give him that
disadvantage?
+3
Oops.
that I gave
Sorry.
from. What did you just do?
If they're
Um,
prone, they're disadvantaged at ranged
sorry.
weapons. But I'm 2.5 feet tall. I'm the same height as him.
I know.
It's a straight line shot.
There's a bed. There's a bed. There's a desk in the way.
All right, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and say that I am hidden,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would get advantage. I'm going to use aim since I would be hidden, which will still make it a normal attack, but it adds 10 to my attack roll. That shouldn't have rolled with advantage, but
It was disadvantage, right? So
Oh,
17
it
with
should-
disadvantage +10. I mean, you hit anyway,
okay.
and it dealt the damage with the resistance.
And then I'm going to go ahead and
Does that give you your
attempt
sneak
to
attack or no?
repin him.
Oh, okay. Oh, that
Okay,
resets
so
each
that's-
time?
At the end of his turn, it gets reset, yeah. Looks like he failed. He's grappled again until the
Son
end of
a
his turn.
gun.
Yep, and then I will go ahead and use my remaining sneak attack die on him.
Oh, he is not doing well, y'all. You see this? He starts whimpering like a little hurt dog. He's like on the bed bleeding. Is still sort of growling in that protective nature, but he's like. Trook. Did Trook ever own a pet?
Truth did not own a pet, and it would probably be irrelevant considering it just tried to claw me to death. No. If 5 seconds
What
ago.
are we doing, Kashyyyk?
So my patience with this is it's not great. Why did it roll twice?
Because he's prone, you should have advantage.
Oh, I have prone. That's okay, sure.
Yeah, describe your
Nice.
kill.
All right, so after it gets done darting around the room and finally settles down a little bit so we can see it, after the beautiful new scars that it gave me under my fur, I kind of get a little too upset, and I cleave my grabber axe right on the dog's neck and kill it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it drops. And as you clean off your blade, despite the dark nature of this creature, it is a beast of some sort that seems to have been corrupted. But you notice something a little bit interesting, Truk. You notice that this displacer beast looking thing has a collar.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything on the collar, like a tag or identification chip or something?
Yeah, it's a tag in, we'll just call it common for the sake of ease, and this pet's name was Krant.
Crant, hey?
7A, tell me all about Krant, if that's in your database.
Searching database. Krant, not found. I'm afraid this creature is not one of the Jedi in the Almus Academy.
Maybe Krant's the pet's name. Is there anything on the collar or tags identifying the owner? Or just the animal?
Just the name of the animal.
Well,
There's no like phone number or address.
Nope.
Yeah, there's no mic. Yeah, I was gonna ask if there's any like tracking chip or anything, but
Yeah.
Oh,
666 Darth Sith Drive.
well, the owner is a very terrible owner, I guess, is what it is. It kind of washed that thought away pretty quickly. It's just, yeah.
I don't think the Sith are single pet owners. The rule of two is always in effect when it comes down to, the Sith Lords, their pets, the weapons that they have. I don't know if y'all know if Rivos is not telling you the truth or not. He just doesn't know. He's just trying to go with it.
Well, it's a
trying to
good
act like
thing we
he's...
closed the door. Great job, Minnick.
Yeah, good job, Minnick.
Yeah.
Let's search these rooms and then perhaps there's another one of these beasts as well. Let's fully search the left one first before we go into that right one. There, Beetle.
Yeah, did you finish searching this room?
I don't think we did. The side room.
I'll save you some time. You search the room, and nothing appears to be of interest other than it was a research laboratory for the botanic elements of the surface world.
Okay. Let's go to the other door then. Same deal. Do a little guidance perception check, and then go from there. By the way, the reason why I was rolling at not disadvantage but just normal was because of the prone state of the creature.
Mm.
So I think I actually rolled those criticals technically,
Oh.
but that's more we know. Because I think when it's invisible then prone, it's like one of the most random things possible.
This appears to be a small nursery where 7A pipes up and he says, "Ah, yes, there were some Jedi who gave birth to younglings, and we would set them up in private rooms near the research laboratory, and, of course, near the surgical bay, in which they would have a quiet space to nurse their young."
Oh, it's adorable. I'm gonna just go in the nursery and see what's in there, I guess.
You see a simple bed and dresser, nothing of importance.
Oh, yes. Hey, grade A nursery. Shall we go further?
Do you have children, Master Rivos?
No, I am not allowed to have. I wasn't able, rather, not allowed, to have any. I'm trying to think about guppies. I'm going to call it Gungan children guppies. I wasn't
Little
allowed to have
tadpoles
any.
of your own?
Yes, no tadpoles yet. See, I, I knew this one Gungan that was great. She was great, but yeah, Order 66 happened, and then yeah, so hope she's all right.
Ah, and how about Padawans? Here at Almus Academy, we had trained many a Padawan, and Master Jedi, he says with a clear indication that you are not a master, would take on a Padawan. Is that something that was in your career path before Order 66?
I did have a Padawan. Her name was Giovanni,
You
and
had. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but you had a Padawan when you weren't
yeah.
yet a Jedi Master?
7A. I told you I was a Jedi Master because I'm the only Jedi left. So how dare you?
Was this
Um,
sanctioned by the Jedi Academy?
what's left of it, i.e., me.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry, my databases need to be updated to reflect the current state of the universe.
Yes, that definitely is the case. And you should also add in your dossier of me that I'm the Avenger of Asajj Ventress. I did save her from the Dark Force and or the Dark Side, and made sure she did something good in her life.
Memory updated. Self-report from Rivos. Claimed Jedi Master.
I like to ring to that 7A, but you got it's not you know you got to make sure that you're the source. You're kind of you're doing me a little bit dirty there, buddy.
Are you the only Jedi here? And he looks at all of you.
Not sure if you can tell, but I certainly am not.
I cannot tell.
Beetle just kind of points to the separatist or Confederacy of Independence.
Ah, yes.
Doesn't
CIS.
say anything.
That's quite an exceptional build. I didn't know they built you with 4 arms.
No, that was me. I built these for myself.
Ah. And your master gave you permission to add modifications?
I don't have a master. I made this decision on my own.
Ah, no master. Perhaps claimed Jedi Master Rivos would take on a droid such as yourself.
See, the thing is, 7A. After our journey here, you are also given free will. Perhaps the temple seems to be destroyed, and if you have the free will, you're more than welcome to join us. Like Beetle has free will to do what he wants.
Ah,
I will be able to assist you with getting yourself a functional chassis once again, if you that is, if
legs?
you choose to come.
I would love legs.
Well, if you're willing to join up with us, then I'm sure we can arrange something. I know that I'd be able to get my hands on some droid parts at some point, so
And remind me, what brings you to Almus Academy?
There's a thing called the Galactic, the Rebel Alliance, excuse me. And the Rebel Alliance essentially is this group of rebels that seceded from the Empire, which is ran by a Sith Lord. And we have been tasked here to find stuff from a. Guess what? I've been intentionally hiding some information from you, 7A. A Jedi Master named Master Denia, who's another Jedi Master, and you'll meet her soon. She's a human female who's pretty awesome.
Memory updated. Rivos, a liar.
Wait. No. Update. Whoa,
Claimed to be the last Jedi. Then claimed another Jedi exists.
7A, can you make an adjustment to the official record?
Welcome to the Almas Academy. I am 7A47. 7A39. 7A39.
7A39. Can you please delete all records on Revos?
Revos. Claimed Master Jedi. Liar. Deleted. Hello, I'm 7A.
Hi, I am Master Revos from the planet Naboo. I am one of many Jedi that survived the Galactic Plague and Order 66. I can tell you more about it later, but I am the savior of Visage Ventress.
Ah, nice to meet you. I am 7A37. Protocol droid for the Almas Academy, now in ruins. We are in the research laboratory.
Continue on, and then you can see like Revos like give everyone a look like it's like, hey, you didn't see anything. I just thought it would be funny to recess the records to make sure he's not a liar. He doesn't know I'm a liar, or doesn't have me as a liar. Anyway, shall we go further?
I'm attached to your back. I go where you go, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, 7A. I'm just talking to my friends around me.
Ah, yes.
I believe it would be smartest if we began moving.
Okay.
Especially if any of those beasts decide to show up unexpectedly again.
Revos steps out and goes to the right. I imagine you want a perception check?
This subfloor is incredibly unstable and full of unlikely occupants. Can I help navigate you to where you would like to go?
Sure.
Where would
I'd
you
li-
like to go?
I would like to go this way. What's the door on the left?
Ah, yes. That is the surgical bay.
Okay.
Do you need some healing?
I would love to check it out.
I don't believe our surgeon has been in residence for some time.
I kind of look back to the group, like, hey, I guess following me.
Beetle's following close behind.
I would maybe hear what's at the door. Try to do perception check, guidance, the usual shenanigans.
Roll
Can we
perception.
hear
guidance.
anything through the door?
Yeah, both Beetle and Rebos give me perception. Wow, Rebos, it looks like it rolled twice for you.
Oh, my bad.
As you're listening and 7A is sort of still chattering off some things about the history of the Almas Academy, Beetle, you hear that familiar sound of rhythmic chanting that you heard in the previous room where the cultists were. There appears to be more.
Okay, everyone. I say to 7A, do not change your volume to whisper mode.
Whisper mode activated.
I'm assuming we are not going to be dealing with them. If we can help it.
I mean, we could, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would be best to avoid it.
Stealth mode, Turk.
Where would you like set destination?
Across the maybe go in. What's in this room to the left?
Ah, yes, those are personal quarters where Jedi Masters rest and recuperate.
Is this the stairs that goes up to the first floor? Goes down.
Those stairs are able to go up and access sub-level 1.
Okay. Let's see what's behind this door. Same deal.
Jeff, I've
Okay.
lost the party.
You have lost the party. I will bring you to the party.
Thank you.
With that perception check, you listen, and you don't hear anything through this door, but you do get that faint murmur of chanting and rhythmic, yeah, mantras coming from the wall to the left, but it's not the same room.
Okay. Let's go into this room then. If everyone's willing to. Rivos peers his head in. What does he see?
You see the room with 3 beds, a couple of storage bins that seem to have been pilfered through and emptied. There is that transparent floor with the river flowing through on the far side of the room.
Okay. I know if we go down, there's a corridor. Do you think it's even worth searching through? It doesn't really feel like it is. It's been pilfered through, it looks like.
Yeah, pilfered through.
Okay. Do you guys want to go to the room of chanting, or do you guys want to just go south?
Let's see what's in the room of chanting. Why not?
All right. Maybe we do like kind of a combat situation where like the melee people are around the corners. Maybe QB or Minnick could like maybe try to sneak, and then we just shoot everything, I guess.
I mean,
I don't know.
I do have a possible way to
I
just
saw that, Mike.
to do this very quickly, but I don't know how smart this would be. I have a fragmentation charge, which I can place on something and and basically it's meant for blowing a hole through construction.
What were you
It
trying to
does-
be quiet?
As he says that, you guys just see me book it down the hallway back where we came from.
Where are you going?
Getting out of here.
Um,
I stop at the end of the hallway here.
But it might not. I mean, it certainly would alert everything probably in the
Yeah.
entire.
yeah, I would say
floor.
not to use it only on the stance that basically we don't want to break the ground, because remember there's that like tentacle creature in the water or something like that.
Oh yeah, so it probably would disturb that as well, if I had to guess.
Yeah. So, I just kind of say, you know what, let's just open it and just kill them all. We can open it and have it structured off where QB can just shoot someone immediately and get that sneak attack. And then we just go in and kill everyone else. If that's cool with QB and everyone.
Yeah. Up to
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. I will say I'm going to open the doors so y'all can see what the situation is in there. And we're going to go ahead and stop the session here so you can plan and determine the
Marching
best
order and all
approach. Yeah. I mean, we could roll initiative now, or we could roll initiative next time. I think we should just roll initiative next time.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
Okay.
I'm okay, there we go. So yeah, you open the door, and inside the surgical bay, you see cultists. The walls are sterile white. The room reeks of bleach and faintly mildew. A half-dozen tables clutter the center. There is a blast door that leads to a small nursery room, and there are 6 cultists, familiar-looking, ragged, darkly natured folks that are chanting and rhythmically pulsing in their ecstatic dance of whatever dark ritual they are engaged in. And that is where we will end our session today, picking up right in the middle, or right at the start of combat next time. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. Thanks for watching.